back. This is my second video now, and this time we have a different guest here joining us. Rocky here. He is a bit heavy, but I think he likes books. So today we will be doing science comics. I don't know if you've heard of them, but it's in the name, science. So it's about about learning, but it makes the learning fun, and it's a comic again. I do a lot of comic reviews because myself, I love comics. And this one is, I'm collecting them. And don't worry, I'm not going to go through the whole video doing all of them. I'm not going to do all of them. That'll take ages. I'm just going to do some of my favourite ones. And maybe some of them that I recommend for you to read. And then tell me if you liked it or not. Some of them I didn't read yet. So this one is the one I just read. It's Rocks and Minerals. It's another one of those science comics. It's all about rocks and minerals. It tells you a lot about it, and the drawings are really, really nice inside. So I recommend it a lot. And what I like about it is they'll have different authors. But it's all part of the one company called Science Comics. So over here we have Andy Christ. And over here we have Annie Droz and Jesse Droz. So there's two different ones. And this one is about rockets. I read it. This one is a bit more scientific, has a lot of explaining in it, and a lot of history. Did you know mouses used to go to space and then come down by parachute? And then there's volcanoes. I haven't read this one. If you buy it, then you could maybe tell me what's going to happen. There's also cars. I'm not going to go through all of them because basically there's too much, but I'm going to show you the inside. Coral reefs. I have a lot of these I haven't read, sorry. But, yeah. These books are basically about one character having adventures, and while he's adventuring, tells you what's gonna happen. There's one here called this one, the digestive system. This one is about this little thing. I think they're in your bodies usually, and it tells you how your guts work in fun ways. That's what Science Comics does. Basically explains life in fun. Yeah. This one is about brains, all about brains. Here's what it looks like inside. I haven't read this one. At the end, I'll tell you which one I really recommend, couple. I really, really recommend. This one's all about trees. About a little acorn not wanting to be a tree because he thinks it's boring. Actually, it turns out it's not that boring. And that's what the frog tells him. Oh, and this one's one of my favourite ones. Plagues. It's always the one at the bottom who's my favourite one. I don't know why. This one was the first one I read, so it's technically at the bottom. And it's my favourite. I don't know. But Plagues, this one was usually my favourite because it tells you about the Black Death, about yellow fever. It's basically about two bacterias, being these two, this one and that one. This one's the Black Death and this one's the yellow fever. And basically there's scientists trying to make these two help the human body, not destroy it. And they're trying to convince them by showing them how advanced the human body is and how they can help it. and they basically teaching you while doing that. And this one, you know how much I love fluffy animals. So this one I loved. Yeah, I think that's Rocky. I really enjoyed this one because it's all about dogs and it shows how smart dogs can actually be. Over here it says that how you behave, that's how the dogs will behave, and how you behave, that's how the dog will behave. I know I said the two things at the same time, but if you behave aggressively, then your dog will be aggressively. It explains it really, really nicely. It explains how fast dogs can go and everything. This one's all about a solar system. It's basically about a girl who's sick and is bored, and then a friend comes in and says, "Hey, solar system's cool. Would you like me to tell you a story about it?" And she says, "Okay, but it's probably boring." And then it's like a different world. These go around all the planets, and it's like they're the ones getting information for her friend to do a story. And yeah, this one, I don't really like spiders, to be honest. Today at school, a spider nearly crept on my head. But I read this one a long time ago, so I'm not that freaked out by that now. I was like, at this spider, I don't know. And yeah, it's all about like two people. The girl likes spiders, the boy hates spiders, and they meet a spider who talks and explains them that spiders aren't that bad actually. This one is the last one on my things to explain. This one is about weather, all about weather. It's basically this person. These two are like forecasters, right? They make the weather. It's also always every book I review funny. Okay, not every, but this is also funny. Every comic. So these two think this, like, fun of this guy, and he's showing them how smart he is by telling all of them his tricks, and like telling them all about the weather for them to see how bad he is, like how good he is. I don't understand why people say how good or how bad. If he's how bad, it could be really good also. And yeah, those are mine. And I'm going to tell you my favorite ones now. I liked the dogs, obviously. I already told you these two. But also, I really like, if I can find it through this really big pile, I also really liked this and the minerals. I just don't want to get all the way from the bottom. This one. I know I forgot to show you the inside, so I'll show you right now. It's like this. All about astronauts in space. And what once, I think I saw, oh yeah, this is one of my favorite pages. Because it tells you all about, like, how does it feel in a rocket. If you want, I can read it for you. You can skip this part. 1G means your normal weight. 2G is twice that. 4G is 4 times your weight. At 4G, a pilot's color vision begins to fade. At 6G, their blood pools in their legs and feet. At 9G, a pilot's 10 lb head weighs 19 lbs, and they can't stay conscious. I would vomit. Okay, and those are my favorites. See you in another book review then. Bye!